Hey everybody, what is happening? Dela, and I am back with my Madden 16 Rams free ebook guide. This will be part 3. Before I get this started today, guys, sorry, but I have to mention that there was a giveaway over on Mudhead. It was ran by the Fire Clan. I believe I was in contact with Mikey D 90512, and they basically did the giveaway, and it was you had to be nominated by somebody else. You couldn't enter yourself, and it was going to be based on contribution threads that you had given to the community there. As some people may know, that's pretty much where I originated from. The reason why I even post the videos that came about was basically because of Mudhead. I was on there for like a year or so, and then I realized, you know what, I could be doing videos to help people out there, doing player reviews, which is what got me off the ground, got me started. But a user name was SSHH. He basically nominated me for this Rams ebook. I put a thread in there, so what I post in here, I post into that thread so people can see that. And I just so happened the random number generator picked me as one of the winners. It was like 200K and some MHCs. You can look at that Mudhead to figure out what those are, but they're a really cool thing that they do, like Rocket says, for the community. So I just want to say thank you to Fire Clan and for nominating. So that said, let's get into this, man. This is going to be shotgun number 6, the tight offset TE tight end. I didn't want to go straight through because I really just wanted to get out some plays in this video that I really like a lot, that are really effective. Some of the bigger plays. I labeled the video money fire plays. I didn't really know what else to say, but these are some of my favorite plays that I haven't got to yet, and I didn't want to go formation by formation. This isn't going to be as comprehensive as the Raiders book. So right off the bat, this one is going to be the spot corner. So on the spot corner, what we're going to do here is we're going to take X, we're going to put him out on a streak, we're going to take B, we're going to put him on a drag, and occasionally we're going to block the running back RB, and sometimes we'll let him out depending on the pressure. So if I want to go for the deeper pass and I don't think that I'm going to get blitzed, I'm going to block him. So we're going to come out here, we're going to wait, we're going to watch Y coming across. Right there, the defender actually sits underneath. You don't see that a lot, but when you do, I wanted to show that. When you do, just get the up pass lead. Not a full bullet kind of in the middle there, not a full lob either. That's how I run that one. And if you think that they're going to bring a lot of pressure, if I see pressure, just let that running back come out and kick it out on that. Because if you're going to hit the bigger play on this, it does take some time for the route to develop. You're going to have B underneath as your drag. As you see, he'll be open a lot, but that Y, that's what you're going to see. The way that Y splits right there a lot is going to be what you see on most times. In man coverage, it'll be slightly different. One more time to show that even if you get a yellow that for some reason runs super deep on you, you still can get it over his head on that play. But for the most part, it's gonna break like it is right here. I think the toughest thing is probably making sure you don't throw it too late, just to make sure you don't run out of bounds, which I'll do that on occasion. So you don't really want to be hugged up on the left-hand side. And again, those routes out there, I don't know what they want to call the table route out there for the running back, very effective, especially because light blues don't play well. And it's a nice little kick out. But again, don't forget, if it's too clogged up or it's taking too long to develop, just kick it down to B. More than likely, he's going to have some room to work with and get you some yards, live to play another down. But the Y out here, the way that goes, it's going to be open a ton like that. Especially that B, what he also does is he pulls the defender down to him. Watch the defender on that side, pulls him down, so it gives you even more likely a chance to make that play. So I like to keep all of my reads in one area, and you're trying to manipulate the coverage out there. That's why I don't really ever look at the A on this one, because if you do, you're going to take away all the other routes when you realize that one may not be open. So now we're going to get into the spot shake right here. You see the play out on that. And this one, all we're going to do is take RB. We're going to put him on a swing and motion him left. He's already on that one, and there we go. We're going to hit the streak out there. So I will take, the first couple of plays I didn't do this, but I will take the A and put him on a fade. So again, we got RB, he's on the swing, we're motioning him out left, and you just want to watch the way that it breaks out here on the left. Now, you can always, if you see them both, you can hit the number 2 receiver right there, make a big play, but what's even more effective is hitting the running back when you see they both run free like that, because he's going to be able to block for you, the wide receivers. And right there underneath, that's your last resort. that route. If you're watching that B route, when you're seeing that, you want somebody with good acceleration because it's like a stop and go route, and it cuts across. If you saw my last video, that's what I had to hit a couple times because the other guy was usering out there. And this is what I mean by hitting the running back out of that. You're going to get your wide receiver 2 to come up and block for you. So just run it a few times so you can get used to see what I'm saying. If you run man coverage, you'll see 2 guys running out to you on that, and then you're going to want to see if you can hit that receiver right there when he turns up, and we'll wait for them to throw a man coverage at us so you can see. Here we go. See, you'll see both guys going, and once I turn the corner, as long as I know I've got that defender beat, you look at, if you've got a couple steps, hit it right then. And if for some reason, sometimes you'll see that the defenders will stay tight on you, and then you hit the underneath one, and they're over the top. And that's why I put a fade out there on A, because I want to give extra space on that receiver, that X receiver. But again, see, if you get them both kicking out, hit the running back, and that way you've got the blocker for you. So it's even more effective than just hitting the guy who's further up a lot of times. But so you've got options on this one. Just get used to seeing that, and then you go right down the middle. Cover 2, you can easily split that, and cover 2 on the left side also. This is not a ton of people run cover 2, but if somebody's running on you and you're having a hard time, this play will kill it down the side and split the middle. And again, the one block coverage, and we're doing very well on that. So. Now let's go out. There's a lot of good stock plays. I don't really get into stock plays, guys. I mean, you can figure those out yourself. It's very simple. I only talk about plays that I'm going to manipulate a little bit. Now we're going to get into the drive out. This one's not as big for me as the other two, but I wanted to at least show one more play in this formation before I jump around and show a couple singles out of a couple others. These little routes are very nice. I mean, you got a great man beater. They're going to kill it. That route is in a lot of these formations. So if you know they're running some man, especially anything, but basically I think a light blue out there, like right there, he's underneath it. You can hit it. You're going to be able to hit this guy across the middle. That's why we move him across. That Y route is not a good man beater. Those when they don't, then the angle's soft coming across. Just know that those are tough ones to hit. Like right there, I could hit him for a touch, but I want to show hitting the other side also. So. This is more of what I'm going to use just for the quick yards. That X is going to be open, like I say, a ton of times. The running back out of the backfield, again, it's kind of like that same one last play. He's going to hit a bunch there, and if not, I'm going to be looking for this guy over the middle for the big play. So you can always block the running back also if you're going to try and hit that. But if I'm looking for the stretch or get the bigger one, I'm not really going to be looking for Y on that. I'm not going to run that play. So now let's get into another one. This is number 8. This is gun tray open offset. Like I said, I just want to pull a couple singles out. This has got a wide trap. I love the wide trap. It's not as effective this year as it was the previous year. Last year, I just destroyed people with it. It's still good, but the blocking doesn't work as often. The PA read here, this is what we're going to run though. The PA read, I ran this one out of the Raiders. It's very effective again. We're going to put A on a streak, X is going to be on a drag, and we're going to be blocking Y, the running back. I will hit the seam streak whenever I can. You may not be as comfortable with that. That one was just an inside bullet, the way it breaks. But you're looking at RB, and right there you're going to be hitting the number 1 receiver coming across. This one, for some reason, it runs a slightly different than the way the Raiders one, as RB seems to get open a bit more. So you just kind of have to watch for the break between those two as they come across, and get your timing down and knowing when to hit that. That one I actually throw, I'd say about half second too late. I make the play, but you want to throw it a little bit earlier, unless you see that you're going to cross underneath the safety and then be able to go for the touchdown. As you see, if they run any sort of cover 1 man, anything like that, and you're going to kill it with that receiver out there. That's going to be your slot receiver, so that'll be very effective. See, a couple times he crosses that face and he gets a ton of separation. So this is another one you can hit for a big play. But if their user and he reads out there, again, I will check it down underneath to the drag. And that'll normally be enough to at least get you 10 yards or a first down also. So it's just getting your reads down on that. The streak, obviously, you'll be able to hit over the top on occasion. But if not, just look for the way that those two routes on the right are breaking. And typically what I do before I hike a play, just to keep in mind, is I will tell myself, I will look and say, okay, On this one, I'd be like, all right, A, B, R, B. You know, I'm just kind of keeping in mind exactly beforehand the 3 options, so I know which buttons I'm going to push. So that way, there's not that hesitation out there. You know, I'm going to be a little bit more prepared. So I don't know. I mean, maybe that's what everybody already does. It's just something that I try and keep in mind, and knowing the routes, knowing the combinations that I'm looking for. And there we go again. Sometimes just hitting that seam, you know, you get comfortable with that, and it's going to be really effective. It really opens up a lot of things for you, and it makes it tougher for something to jump. And right there, when he splits it, but again, in practice mode, especially, Carson Palmer sucks. So you will hit that for touchdowns. I've hit that one for numerous touchdowns on that route. Someone asked me about, this is number 4, gun wings trip. So I was asked about what is the best verticals. I don't run verticals a lot, but if I do, it's going to be out of this one, out of number 4, and that X route. Now, the only downside is that you can't motion snap him. So what I do is I take A and I put him on a streak, motion him left, and then I'll take B and I'll put him on a slant. If you're pressed on this one, I would audible out of it. But if you're not bumped at the line, and you have a very fast, you need speed out there on the left, because as you see that route, it's a unique route to run a vert on. I'm just going to hit him quick right here because I got a couple steps. But you let that play develop, and you give yourself a Brandon Cooks, you know, a Devin Hester, even Kevin White, you know, get somebody like that, and they're not getting jammed at the line. They're going to get behind, as you see right in here. Now, this is John Brown's not as fast in this mode, but I've ran this one in, you know, even with like Julio Jones, he was I think like 96, 97 speed, and he'll get behind almost every defender. So if you get a top end speed guy, that's the play to run. That A, you motion A to left to put him on a streak, because that's going to keep the safeties from cheating over. It's gonna keep those safeties at bay, so that's why that works so well. Don't need to run that one a bunch. But what we're gonna get here is the PA draw shot. Now, PA draw shot out of single back 4 here. This is a very nice play that I run around the end zone. I'm going to take B out here, motion him out left, put A on a slant, and I'm going to put Y on a drag. I'm blocking the running back, and you want to start using your high precision pass, the LB here, the left bumper. If anybody is underneath you or inside, you're going to hold it down, like right here, hold it down, throw a bullet, and you're going to get the animation. That's how you get the animations in this game around the end zone. You know, so that's going to be really effective. It's going to prevent you throwing a lot of interceptions. Even if you don't catch the ball, it's going to stop, you know, a lot of interceptions. See, again, underneath, I put an up pass lead, but I still kept the bullet on, and it still goes up to where only I can get that one. If like right here, when you watch it break and no one is underneath you, you don't have anybody else to worry about, then you can just throw a simple bullet pass out there, and he's going to get it. So right there, you can do that. If you don't want to chance it, even if there's no one underneath you and it's kind of close, you can still throw that the high pass if you want. But you really, like on right there, I really don't need to on any of those plays. So again, here, this was single back. The PA draw shot, everybody, you know, that was the big glitchy play all year. I run it around goal line, though. I don't really see people doing this. And again, just waiting to see how it goes. Anytime I get in the back, I still throw the LB precision bullet, and you know, there's another one. You're going to get the animations, so you want it to be like your Calvin Johnson player, any of your guys who go up and they've got the great. You want high spec catch and high jump and all that. So run it a few times again, get used to the feel of that one. But these are some of my big plays, my really effective plays that I like. So hopefully these will work out for you if you're running this, or you have other plays like the PA draw shots and a lot of things. So you can make that work. So thanks for checking this out. I'll look in, see what I want to do next time here. Try to give you a little bit of variety here though. And like I said, thanks for checking it. We'll see you next time. Peace.